Welcome to this week's newsletter, guys. Really thankful to all of you that donated for the blood cancer awareness. As a community, we raised over $25,000 for the entire event with the other 15 gyms. It was a brutal, tough workout, 4,800 reps per trainer. Not 400, Chloe, 4,800. So it was definitely a tough one. I know Eddie and I are still a little shaky from it. But big thank you to a lot of you that showed up, had a great time, and for those that donated, really was a blessing in itself. I'm looking forward to the next one. We're going to come together, and we're going to do what's one for Multiple Sclerosis Foundation, because it's quite dear to my heart, because that's what my mother had. So it's I think it's a little bit closer to home for me, and I'll get to share kind of the journey of kind of what built my skill sets, because it's actually beautiful. She had MS, because if maybe she didn't, I might not be where I am today. So the second part is the core workout. So this is the Copenhagen side plank. It's a great tool to push the thigh into the bench to engage your adductors and your obliques. The other part of this is, so this will help with single leg stability, help with running, help with squatting, deadlifting. But once you finish that 60 seconds each side, you can then do, which I believe is one of the hardest core exercises, which is straight legs, pull your toes down so you get that stretch there, calves and hammies. Exhale, sitting up and then reaching to touch the toes. This is what you should be able to do. And then progression is to be able to do arms reach over or hold and back up. Most people are like, I can't reach. But the thing is, if you hop up, most of us can touch our toes. So why don't we have the core strength to do the same on our back? And that's why I think it's a great core exercise. I think it's one of the hardest ones, because you get challenge your mobility and the strength to really be able to touch those toes. Ideally, you want to get to the point where you can get your hand over your foot. So for me, a little bend, so I need to work that, and that's how much tightness coming from my calf that I'm going to work on. So check that at the end of your program. Great for the midsection and strengthening and mobility. The last one is, for some of us, we have speaking gigs. Some of us are running a business or a career, and we get really dialed in and focused on the task at hand. So much so that it's been hours till we had some water. If that sounds like you, here's a little hack for you, which is you can use a shaker. It's about 500 to 700 mils. Or what I've done, which is with this one, I've put some Celtic salts in here. And then all I do is I fill it up. Celtic salts have minerals, trace minerals in them, and sodium, which helps us retain water. And so this will actually help us to hold on. Most people that just keep drinking water don't have enough salts, and they end up flushing it. So bottoms up. First thing in the morning, if you're like some people, you're like, get bored of drinking water, you could do it with a herbal tea. You could use a lemon and lime to flavor it, or grapefruit juice, and that'll just flavor the water. Ideally, you want 2 glasses, that's 500 mils of water. First thing in the morning, that'll help flush and hydrate your body so you can stay on top of your day-to-day tasks. If you're noticing your energy is getting low, it just means you should have a few sips of water, ideally every 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, you could set a timer or just get ahead, start the day right. Enjoy.